What's up guys, my name is William Feijoo, play out of Northeast Tennessee. Today we're going to check out what's in the bag. First, let's start off with the bag. I got a B2V2 series bag by Prodigy. It's everything you need out of a bag. It's sturdy, it's roomy, lightweight, and also water resistant. And also, it's beautiful. Next, let's talk about my putting putters. I have two classic blend Wardens by Dynamic Disc with the owl stamps. They're beautiful, they feel great, and they do everything that I need out of a putter. I'm a point and shoot, flat, tight spiral type putter. This is everything I need. Moving on to throwing putters. I have a DX Rhino. It's absolutely vital in these tight tunnel shots. I have the Hard Tank by Hazard, very similar to the Rhino. Lastly, I throw a First Run Guard by DD. Has so much glide, I can pump on it. Very trusty, it's gonna finish left most of the time. Moving on to mid-ranges. I don't throw a lot of mid-ranges because I really like depending on my throwing putters, but we'll introduce them anyway. Starting off, I got a Hazard mortar, very stable, something you can wrench on, Annie, whatever you need, it's gotta finish left. Next, very trusty M3 by Prodigy. This one is great for tunnel shots, something like 16 or 17 for all the locals here at Warriors. I depend on this. If it's not a putter, it's the M3. Lastly, I got a glidey Gatekeeper from DD, also one of my favorites. Something that's gonna finish left, you can pump on it. Everything you need. All right, moving on to my favorite molds, fairway drivers. I have a ton, and we are gonna speak in depth about them. First off, the Leopard 3. Pretty unstable, but it always seems to come back. My favorite shot for this Leopard 3 is probably hole 4 at Wing Deer. Something you can release on some Annie, it's gonna fight to the right, but it's gonna finish left. Perfect. Moving on to the Thunderbird, this pretty sparkle, or metal flake you would call it. I have two of them. One supporting our local group, Lakefront group here in Northeast Tennessee. Always finishes left. You can pump it straight, flat, it's gonna go left. Next, we have the Saint. Kind of similar to the Leopard 3. Not much to say, super glidey. Just learn to trust it. And my favorite, the Felons. This is my baby, the Fluid Felon. Primarily a flick disc, but it feels great, it's tacky. Any kind of weather, get you one if you can find it, let me know. Lastly, we have a Burst Felon, also kind of a beat up Felon of mine, something I can put a little Annie on and a flick, it's gonna flip up and it's always gonna finish where I want it, to the right, so that's that. Lastly, let's talk about drivers. I don't really like to throw drivers unless I have to. So, for starts, we have the Opto X Havoc, something you can pump on. It's gonna come out with hyzer, it's gonna flip the flat, might turn, but it'll come back for you. This is my bomb disc. We got a beefy Defender. I rarely bring this out unless it's real windy, headwind, something you put the nose down, it's gonna finish left. I mean, it's a Defender. One of my all-time favorites, super flippy Pro Destroyer. Awesome paint job here, but you know, it's really a utility disc. So lastly, we have the Discraft Onyx by Paul Macbeth. Dude, it's a fairway driver hybrid, it's a 10-speed, super stable and super glidey. For all the locals out there, get one and go play hole 6 at Warriors. It's gonna do the job for you. I'm telling you, by far my favorite disc. It's got a low profile, it's pretty flat. Hands down, my favorite disc. Now you've seen what's in my bag. I want to thank you all for watching. get out and play. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys out here in competition. Let's make it a great 2020. And don't forget to support your local disc golf club.
Dude, I did ace that.
You did? Not gonna lie, I heard the chains, but I didn't think I aced it. This is why you need to get you a tank. Hole in one, baby.